Hi everyone, my name is Mr. Carlos and I'm going to show you a few ways to get fit with at-home products or some supplies you could easily pick up at the store. So let's get fit. Agenda for today: supplies and cost, rules and safety, DIY equipment instruction, and activity explanation. Let's get to it. So for today's activity, we're going to be using water bottles to create dumbbells and using a backpack to create a kettlebell. Some of the items that we will be needing today, you could be found at home or a quick easy trip to the store. A bag of sand will run you $5, a pack of water, 6, scissors, 5, a measuring cup, 3, a funnel, $1, and a backpack around $10. For almost around $30, you could find all this equipment brand new at the store. So gather your items and let's get to the next part. Before we get started on making our equipment and doing our activity, let's go over a few rules and safety tips. We will be using scissors, so please make sure to ask your parent or guardian if it's okay or if they can help supervise. We will also be pouring sand into a water bottle, so that may be a bit of a challenge. Please make sure to ask for assistance. When going into our activity, we will be doing kettlebell swings. We want to be mindful of our space around us and make sure that we don't hit anything or anyone. Let's make sure to keep safety in our minds. So now let's get started on making our water bottle dumbbells. First thing we're going to need to do is remove the lid off of our water bottle. Hopefully it's nice and empty. If not, drink up that water. Next thing we're going to do is use our scissors with our parents' permission and cut open our bag. We want to try and make sure that we get a nice straight line across our bag to allow enough space for our measuring cup to go in here. Next, we'll grab our funnel, placing it on top of our water bottle, making sure that it's nice and secure. You may need help here. You want to make sure you grab your measuring cup and scoop your sand with it. Place another hand. If this is too much of a challenge, grab your parent to help you. And we are going to pour our sand into our water bottle. Okay, so now that you've finished making 4 of these, now we can make our kettlebell. Let's make sure that the lids are on tight on these water bottles. We're gonna open up our backpack, place the water bottles inside so they're nice and secure. Secure our backpack. Now we grab it by the handle and use it as a kettlebell. And our weights are nice and secure, and we could use them as dumbbells. So now for the fun part, the activity. Today we have the workout of the day, which is gonna be 5 rounds of 3 movements for 5 reps each movement. We are going to be doing the strict press, the deadlift, and the backpack swing. I will be going over the movements and their modifications. Let's get to it. Let's go over movement review for our activity. We are going to start off with the strict press. So we want to make sure our feet are right underneath our hips, okay? We are going to get our dumbbells and put them on our shoulders. We want to make sure our elbows are down and in front of us. What we don't want to see is our elbows down, so we don't press out in front of us. We want to press upward. So we're going to rest the dumbbell on top of our shoulders, elbows out in front, and press. Modification for the strict press. For those that are in a seated position, we will grab the dumbbells, put them on top of our shoulders, and make sure that our elbows are still out in front of us and pressing up. very similar to what we saw in the normal strict press, just seated. Next movement for review will be the deadlift. We want to make sure that the feet are underneath the hips and dumbbells are at our sides. We will start the movement by pushing the butt back and bending at the hip, letting the dumbbell hit the ground and standing all the way up. Modification review for the deadlift for a seated position. If we are in a seated position, we will have the dumbbells sitting to our side and allow our trunk to come forward. Get as low as we can and bring the trunk all the way back up. Movement review for a backpack swing. We will grab our backpack by the handle and let the backpack rest by our waist. We will start the movement by pushing our butt back and the bag moving between our legs, pushing the hips forward and the arms guiding it to eye level. Modification review for the backpack swing. For those of us that are seated, we will have the backpack grabbed by the handle and use our arms to move it all the way up to eye level, then back down. Now let's get into our activity. You don't need a timer, but if you really want to push yourself, let's try and see how fast we could do it. I'm going to get a timer started. And let's see how fast I could do it. Two minutes and 15 seconds. Now get out there and try it and see if you could beat my time. And if you want, you could always change the movements. Stay safe and have fun.